I'm pretty sure you didn't know Excel can do this. Watch this. I select this table, click once, and now it's a live image. If I change the original number, the image updates automatically. No screenshots, no manual work. Now one more. I press Ctrl Q and Excel instantly builds charts, totals, and analysis from my data in seconds. So in this Excel video, let me show you 20 powerful Excel shortcuts that will completely change how you work. You can download this exact Excel template from the link in the video description and follow along with me. So let's start. First up, we have navigation and selection shortcuts. Let's start with something simple but incredibly practical. Imagine you're working with a dataset that goes down hundreds or thousands of rows. So let's suppose I want to go to row 250. Scrolling down this list can take quite a lot of time. Instead, use this shortcut. Go to the name box, top left corner of Excel, type A250 and press enter. You are instantly there. In accounting, think of this like jumping straight to a specific ledger entry instead of flipping pages manually. Now in the second shortcut, let's say you're working on a specific cell and you have scrolled down somewhere far away to check data. Now you want to return to your original working cell. Press Ctrl Backspace. Boom, you're back. Now let's say you are auditing data and need to find missing values. Blank cells in financial data can lead to incorrect totals or broken formulas. Here's how to isolate them. In the table, press Ctrl A to select dataset. Now press Ctrl G and Special. Now choose blank cells and then press OK. All the empty cells are now selected, as you can see here. Now add fill colors to highlight them so they stand out. Or you can type NA, then press Ctrl Enter. This fills all the selected blank cells at once. Now for our fourth shortcut, we want to select large ranges without using mouse and dragging. Instead, click your starting cell. Now hold Shift and click your ending cell. Excel selects everything in between. This is far faster and more precise than dragging across large datasets. Now when you have large datasets like this one here, to quickly navigate, you need to apply filters. So instead of going through menus and sort and filter and then select filter, you can simply use Ctrl, Shift and L and filters appear immediately. Now you can sort A to Z, Z to A and filter your categories. This is essential in audit, reconciliation and transaction reviews. Now for our sixth shortcut, instead of clicking these drop downs, you can use a shortcut. Press Alt down arrow. This works for filters and opens any drop down. Even better, it's extremely useful if you are entering data, for example at the bottom here. So when typing new entries, press Alt down arrow and Excel will suggest existing values. Now you select any entry you want to enter like this and it will be typed automatically. This reduces data entry errors. Now let's talk about formatting, the part that separates raw data from professional reports. Here we have a couple of tables, and in the first table we have unformatted and formatted values. So for example, I want to convert this 15.2 into a multiple value. So for that, press Ctrl 1, go to Custom and select this 0.00 and just add X at the end and hit enter. This adds X dynamically without changing value. If you want to remove this extra decimal, then go back, press Ctrl 1 and remove this extra 0 and press enter. And there you have it. Now to format this negative value, in parentheses, press Ctrl 1 go to Custom and select this custom format and press OK. This improves readability in financial statements. Now to display numbers in millions, you can see this 1.5 M is displayed next to this 1.5 million figure. And when we press F2 and analyze this cell, we can see it's actually showing 1.5 million figure. So we can just format it. Press Ctrl 1 to see how it's done. You can see here we have two commas before this backslash. Each comma adds 3 zeros. One comma is for 1000 and the second comma is for millions. So 2 commas means millions. So if I remove one comma, it will turn it into thousands and we can add K at the end and it will display 1500K, which is same as 1.5 million. Okay, now I want to apply this same formatting instantly to this second table here. So how do we do that? The quickest way to do that is to use this format painter. So if you click on it once and want to turn this 1.5 million formatting down here, so if I click on this electronic sales value, it will convert the number into millions format. But I want to apply it to all of these figures here, and it becomes tedious if I do it one by one. So the solution is to double click on this format painter icon and then apply to all the cells like this instantly. Single click applies once and double click applies multiple times. Press escape to exit. Now what if you change your mind and want to clear all the number formatting that you have done? Select your data and press Ctrl Shift and tilde sign. So just like that, it resets to general format. You can do the same in this second table here. Ctrl Shift and tilde sign, and it resets all the number formatting. Now let's move towards the viewing section. Over here we have quarterly data and we want to hide these month rows to get a clean sheet with quarterly totals. So select these 3-month rows and right click and then hide. But there is another professional method to hide and unhide your data. Instead of hiding rows like this, select these rows, press Alt Shift and right arrow to open it up and Alt Shift and left arrow to remove it. And this actually hides and unhides with just a click of a button like this. We can use this method to hide and unhide our columns also. So select these last two columns and press Alt Shift and right arrow to open it up and Alt Shift and left arrow to remove it. This method adds expandable structure to our Excel file. Now let's learn one of the most useful shortcuts, especially when you are dealing with audits and verification. When auditing, constantly switching between sheets to verify data and finding differences is time-consuming and error-prone. Instead, go to View and click on New Window. Opening the same workbook in a new window and viewing them side by side allows for faster, more accurate comparison and efficient detection of discrepancies. Now we can clearly see in June there is a discrepancy between sales amount, and when I correctly change it to 13,500, you can see that in our original window in view 2 it's corrected and automatically reflected here as well. That's how you can compare sheets simultaneously. Now one of the most common problems in Excel when you have multiple sheets is the different levels of zoom in each sheet, as you can see here. So for example, you can see all these sheets have different zoom levels. So instead of changing the zoom levels one by one, what we can quickly do is right click this sheet tab and select all sheets. On the bottom right, click to open this zoom box, adjust zoom to 100% and click OK. And there you have it. Same zoom level applies to all the sheets. Okay, for this shortcut, suppose we want to create a live dashboard without breaking links. So if I just copy and paste it or take a screenshot of it, and if I update the data on the original table, it's not going to reflect in the screenshot. So I will click on this camera icon, and if you cannot see this icon on your Excel workbook, just click on this drop down on the top left, and from here click on more commands. Now from this drop down list, select all commands, and then in this list look for camera, and then click on add, so it gets added to this list. Now I will select this whole table range, click on this camera icon, and then paste it over here like this. Right, we can adjust its alignment. You can see it's basically an image, but the nice thing about it is that it's actually fully dynamic. So if I change this figure in the original table to, for example, 100, notice that the figure and the total sum has updated automatically. Now for this final shortcut in this section, suppose I select these three month ranges in the table and press Ctrl Q. It opens this formatting area where you can instantly add data bars, color scales. We can also insert charts with the table data that we have selected. We can add totals like sums or averages, add spark lines to see the trends within our data. So that's how we can do so many different things with this Ctrl Q shortcut. For our final section, we will be learning the formula related shortcuts. So let's take a look at this table. Here we have a monthly product table with growth figures, which is calculated for the month of February as the January figure multiplied by the growth rate of 2%. So we can drag this to the right side either with the help of the mouse like this, or by Ctrl C and Ctrl V. But there is another way which most professionals are using today, and that is select this range and press Ctrl R to fill right, and fill Ctrl D to fill down instantly. This is faster replication of Ctrl C and Ctrl V formulas. And finally, for our final and most used shortcut for today's tutorial is the F2 key to edit cell quickly instead of having to double click every time and use the mouse. Now you've seen how small shortcuts can completely change the way you work in Excel, from faster analysis to smarter reporting and cleaner audits. But shortcuts alone aren't enough. What really makes the difference is knowing how to apply them in real financial scenarios. Now, if you want to take this one step further, watch this next and enhance your Excel and accounting skills. Thanks for watching. Keep learning, keep growing, and I will see you in the next one.